Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Big Brother Hometown Season 7 finale. I am your host for this evening, Josh Consalvo, and we are excited to be here. We have tons of people backstage, ready to hop on this thing, ready to get this show on the road. So here is how this is going to work. This is part 3 of the final HOH. Whoever wins this will cast the final vote to evict, effectively deciding who they sit next to in the final 2 against our anxious jury, ready to question our final 2 one by one. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, and we're just going to get right into it. So, Jennifer and Sam, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. These questions are based on a jury survey that our current 6 jurors took. Each question has an A or a B answer. Sam, you will show me your answer. Jennifer, you will just message me your answer in the diary room. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. Without further ado, here comes question number 1. Question number 1. When asked what his favorite competition was, Chandler said A, C4, or B, The Price is Right. Sam, don't show me your message until I have Jennifer's in the thing. A, C4, B, The Price is Right. All right, Sam, show me your answer. You said B. You both said B. You both are incorrect. The answer was A, The Price is Right. Or sorry, C4. Question number 2. When Lauren was asked, hey, people in the chat, please don't text me because it's slowing things down. Thank you very much. Not to be a pain. Question number 2. When Lauren was asked the best part of playing Big Brother, she said A, meeting new people, or B, stealing Jake's vote.
Oh.
Jennifer said, okay, well, I have my answers. Go ahead, show me yours, Sam.
Okay.
Sam says B. Jennifer says A. The correct answer is B, stealing Jake's vote. That's a point for Sam. Question number 3. When asked who was robbed, Max Teddy said A, Shelby, B, Jake. All right, Sam, show me your answer. Sam said B. Jennifer said A. The correct answer is A, Shelby.
Oh.
We are tied back up. When Jake was asked who the least trustworthy person in the game was, he said A, Jayla, or B, Lauren. Jayla, how are you in here?
I have no idea.
She's gone now.
That was fun.
Jennifer, did you send me your answer? Okay. Sam, show me yours.
What were the options again? I forgot.
A, Jayla, B, Lauren. Jennifer said A, Jayla. Sam said B, Lauren. The correct answer is B, Lauren. Sam, you're up 2-1. Question number 4. We have 2 questions left. Question number 4. When asked what she'd do differently next time, Jayla said A, get the big threats out, or B, win more competitions. All right, Sam, show it to me. You both said A. You both are correct. Sam, if you get this last one correct, you will win the final HOH. If you do not, and Jennifer gets it correct, we will have a tie. When Shelby was asked to describe her Big Brother experience in one word, she said A, frustrating, B, gratifying. Sam, show it to me. You both said B, and you both are correct. Sam, you have won the final head of household. Congratulations. That was a close one. All right. Sam is here.
Hello.
And
I'm back.
Artisha is here.
Hi, thank you
Artisha.
so much, Sam.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
You're welcome.
I
Congratulations.
actually didn't think that you would pick me. Like, honestly, I thought for sure you'd go for the What? Yeah, for sure you picked Jennifer. That's what I totally thought. Oh my gosh.
You know, I'm full of interesting decisions this
You
game.
are.
So, you
Wow.
know.
Hi, Steven.
Hi, Artesia. Congratulations to both you and Sam. Final
Thank
two.
you.
Thank you.
Who we got up first, Steven?
We have juror number 1.
Shelby.
Shelby.
Aw.
Hey, y'all.
Hi.
Shelby,
Congrats
the
to you
floor
two. I'm
is
glad to
all
see two of my
yours.
allies in the final two. I guess can I do 2 questions or do I need to do 1?
No, this isn't live TV. You can do whatever you want.
Awesome. So I'm going to do the same 2 questions for both of y'all. So first, I want to know what was your best personal move that you did, not one just because your allies did it. So your best move. And then also, what was something that did not go according to your plan and how did you adapt your strategy?
Who do you want to go first?
Y'all can, I don't care.
Sure, I'll go first. Okay, so my biggest personal move, which was a very backstabby move, was getting Jake out. I had the opportunity to do it when I was HOH at Final 5, and I failed miserably because I tried to kind of be sneaky about it and talk to Artesia about using the veto. But then once it came down to Final 4 and I won the veto, that was really crucial for me. And I knew that my biggest move was getting out Jake because he would 100% win this game. And then the second question, something that didn't go my way. Your vote out was really hard for me because that was when everything just kind of went crazy, I feel. And that's when I felt the game really broke open because we were kind of coasting a while. And then all of a sudden, you got taken out. And I was like, oh gosh. So we had to kind of scramble a little bit. But I think those would be the 2 moments for me.
What was your second question again? So the first one was biggest move, and what was the second one?
What was something that did not go to your plan and how did you adapt your strategy?
So something that didn't go as planned was the whole Jake leaving because, then at that time I thought, because it was Final 4, so I totally thought that Sam and Jennifer were working together, and then it was me and Sam, or I mean me and Jake, and Sam and Jennifer. So when he didn't win and he left, then I knew I had to make a move. So then, and then I tried and stuff, and then here I am. Sam brought me to Final 2. My biggest move was, I guess, not using it on Jake, like the veto, but I don't know if that was the biggest move because I also won HOH. So if I didn't win HOH, I think that I would be the one sitting in jury instead of Jake if I did not win the HOH. Because Sam won veto.
Shelby, you got anything else?
Okay. Those are the 2 I had. So
Thank
All right,
you.
good luck, y'all.
Thank you very
Nice
much,
meeting you, Shelby.
Thank you. Oh gosh. This is my first time doing this. I'm so nervous.
You
You're
guys are
doing
doing
great. You're doing
You guys
great.
are doing great.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only.
Oh boy, it's
Oh,
gotta
I
be
know who
Chandler.
this is.
Oh, it's Max.
Oh.
I knew it was Matt.
I'm unique too. Yes. Okay, so one thing that I really value in a winner of a game like this is the amount of influence that you have over the narrative of the season. Because if you can have a really big influence over the season and still make it to the end, that's impressive to me. So my question is, how did you drive the narrative of this game? Answer any way you would like.
So-
Artesia, you can go first this time.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I believe that the influence I had on this game was social because I was never put on the block. Not even once. I was not put on the block. I didn't win as many HOH and vetoes as Sam did, but my social game played. My social game was good, because I was never put on the block. So yeah.
All right, Sam.
Okay. For me, there's a couple of different things that I want to address. So, in the beginning, is no secret. Obviously, we had a really strong core alliance. In that, for the most part, I think stayed true because not only that alliance, but I also had.
Because I was never put on the block. So yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was hearing some
Oh,
feedback.
yeah, there's some echo.
Okay. For me, there's a couple of different things. Now I'm hearing lots of echo.
Yeah, Josh the Live is playing back, Sam.
Is no secret. Obviously, we had a really strong core alliance. In that, for the most part, I think stayed true. Not only that.
All right, I think we're back.
Okay, that sounds better.
Okay.
Okay.
Go for
Okay,
it.
just start over.
Let me start again. So in the beginning, I had a core alliance, which I think helped me, I guess, be shielded in a way. Not only that, but I also had a side alliance with Chandler and Jake. So I think that pushed the narrative in the beginning because Chandler, Jake, and I won the 3 HOHs right off the bat. So we were able to kind of control where things were going. Something that I really wanted to do was I feel like I really wanted to get out the returners. That was something that I felt they would stick together. And I was the first one, I think, to kind of kickstart that motive, which is why all of you kind of went out early. The other thing that I did after kind of my first HOH is I definitely dialed down my competition ability a lot. If it wasn't, I think Jake had mentioned this to me in DMs. He's like, you haven't been winning competitions lately. And I was like, oh, I don't know. It's because I'm not good. But there was also a little bit of strategy to that because I didn't want to be seen as a competition threat. So I feel like that in terms of my personal narrative helped because a lot of people weren't looking at me as a target. They were looking at Jake or they were looking at others. So those are a couple of things that I feel kind of drove that. And then in the end, I really ramped it up, as you can kind of tell, winning the last crucial kind of competitions I feel I needed to do in order to save myself. Because if I didn't, especially at Final Four, when Jake found out that I tried to get him out with Artesia, I feel like I would have been done for. So that's kind of a little bit of my journey through the game, which I feel kind of lends itself to the narrative.
Cool. Really quick follow-up question, just like really short. Artesia, why do you think you were never put on the block?
Because my social game was pretty strong, and because I had that core alliance as well, like the one that Jake or the one that Sam was in. So it was me, Sam, Jake, Jennifer, Shelby, and I guess and Thomas, but he was out first round.
Got it. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you, Maxwell. All right, who we got next?
All right. Next is
Who is
the
it?
absolute one, the only, the
Oh no.
Hello. Can you all hear me?
Hi.
Go easy.
Y'all can hear me.
Oh gosh.
Right?
Yes,
now
we can
I
hear
can
you.
take it.
Okay. Congrats on Final Two. Sucks I'm not there, but you know, it's whatever. Congrats. I guess like I can't hear Artesia, so I don't know anything she's saying. So I guess y'all can like I already know my vote, but maybe this will help you guys figure out your votes. Artesia, I just want to know like why shouldn't anyone vote for you when, at least personally for me, you didn't respond to me but a couple of times, even when I tried to talk to you, when I tried to make deals with you, when I tried to just proceed my game, you wouldn't even give me the time of day. So why should I give you the time of day and give you my vote when, from my perspective, you did nothing this game. Sam carried you the entire way, or Jake did. So I just, from my perspective, I don't see how you played this game at all. I feel like you rode coattails. I feel like you just sat back and did nothing. And sure, that's a good strategy to use, but usually floaters will respond to everyone in their messages, but you didn't really respond to me. So you weren't really that good of a floater because you didn't respond to me. So like, why should I vote for you over Sam, who destroyed the game, whereas you did not?
So Sam obviously played his game strategy, but we have different strategies as well. I well, I guess I did try to talk to you though, but you got all mad and you blocked me or well, maybe not blocking me, but you deleted me and stuff, and so. But I did try to talk to you, and
Chandler, can you hear her?
No.
She said something along the lines of, "I tried to talk to you, but you blocked me, and then I tried to talk to you a little bit." Is that about right, Artisha?
Oh, no, not blocked, but he deleted me, and so
Not
I
blocked,
did
but
try
deleted.
to talk to him.
I did try and talk to him.
I don't know why he can't hear me.
I don't know why he can't hear me.
No, I can hear you. I'm just trying to think, like,
And also,
how would you know I deleted anything that you said?
no,
I didn't
like,
delete anything that she said.
like as a friend.
Like I said, you only talked a couple messages to me the
Like
entire
on
game.
Facebook, no.
And when I
And
tried to make deals with you and
also
everything,
Sam.
like you wouldn't give me the time of day.
Oh gosh. And also,
First of all, like you can say I deleted your messages, but
no,
Facebook doesn't
not
show a deleted option.
not delete messages, but like deleted me as a friend. And also,
Is she done?
I did try to talk to you.
Is she done?
Yeah. Can you
Okay,
hear her or not?
I cannot hear her at all.
Okay, so she was saying that you deleted her as a friend on Facebook.
I think we're still Facebook friends.
And also, Sam was on the block, and I was never put up.
No.
And she says that Sam was on the block. She was never put up.
Which
Okay.
means that my social strategy is better.
Alright, so I guess that explains what you did. You just weren't put up. Cool. I guess my question for Sam is, if Artesia is done, my question for Sam is our alliance with Jake, me, and you. So when Jake put me up during the double eviction, and I came to you and said that we could make a move, why did you not take that opportunity to make a move on Jake and not give him what he wanted when you were clearly going after him at that point, not knowing if you would have another opportunity to at least get him out or not give him his way? Because let's say you were not able to get him out and he goes and wins this game. What was your thinking at that point where you wouldn't listen to me and try to make a move on Jake?
Sure. For me, it was a timing situation. I didn't know, and it even shows in Final Five when I failed to get him out to you. I think I was having trouble kind of teetering between like personal and game because Jake and I are friends outside of this game. I've hosted him before. So I was having issues kind of with getting him out. I think at the time, though, I didn't take him out because moving forward, I knew he wasn't eligible for the next HOH, which I thought would be a good opportunity for me to win. If I'm honest, the rest of the Final Five at that point, aside from Jake, were not strong at competitions. So I knew I had a good shot at winning either, HOH or veto or something to try to make a move then. So personally, I didn't think it was smart or kind of a game strategy. I also felt that you were also one of my threats to win. So if I got out you then and Jake later, that would be easier versus trying to get you two out later.
That makes sense. And then I think that's all the questions I have, but to all the jurors listening, I tried to tell you guys, but you guys wouldn't listen to me. But anyways, congrats.
They're
on
all
being
laughing.
able
I can see them all. They're all smiling and laughing.
But congrats on being able to fool everyone. Congrats on being able to outplay everyone. Sam, you did so good this game. Like, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
So good job. I think that's all I had though.
Thank you, Chandler.
Yeah, let's see.
Thanks.
Next up, it's America's sweetheart
Yep.
Oh.
fan favorite.
Yay!
Oh, I wish you guys could have
Jayla.
had I was dying over here. Okay, that was stressful. All right. Okay. I don't want this. I'm not a serious person. So my questions aren't necessary because I've like watched you play, so I feel like I have all my
Sure.
gameplay questions answered. So a little more so just kind of fun. or at least they will be for me. Okay, so first, what house member would you say made your time the hardest? Who gave the hardest time? Who was most annoying? What would you say is the house member that made your game the hardest? Oh, do I have to pick who goes first?
Sure. Sorry,
Who
I
went
was
first
looking at my
last
phone.
time?
Artisha did.
I
So
know.
Sam
Was
can
it
go.
Artesia?
I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah,
So-
it was because Chandler went in.
Oh yeah. That's right. The person that made the game the hardest, not in terms of annoying, but in terms of like someone who I knew would be difficult later on, was Chandler. And the reason for that is because I played a game with Chandler before. I know how Chandler acts, and I know how dramatic and everything he can be. So I think I knew at the point when I had to like turn on him, that could get really, really ugly. And so I was like, I don't know when that's gonna happen. But he was probably the one that I was like, ooh, I gotta watch out for him.
Yeah.
Not in terms of, well, I actually didn't know like a lot of people coming into this game, but I would also have to say Chandler too, because he was really like he was good at HOHs and we weren't working on the same side, and I knew that he wanted me out, and yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So then, sorry, my phone is blowing up. Lauren isn't probably going to be able to be here, so I was seeing if there's anything she wanted to ask. Okay. Then next is, I want each of you to name 3 reasons you think the other person should win.
Okay, so I think Sam should win because he's really good at challenges and like challenges and vetoes. 2, his strategies of of the game is probably a lot higher than mine. And he's just an all-around amazing person.
Sorry, guys.
That's so nice. Okay. For Artesia, 3 reasons. 1, she was never on the block. So, I mean, she was never at risk of being eliminated from the game. 2, I just had it and I lost it. Ooh. 2, I would say that she's very likable. I feel like that's something that could easily come across in a good winner as someone who's likable. People would want to vote for them. And then the last one, I can't remember the other point I was going to make. It just went away. The other reason is just, I mean, she was in my alliance from like day 1. So if I didn't win, it'd be nice to see someone from my alliance also win.
Sweet. Okay. Also, I want to hear, because one of my favorite things about playing the game is just all of the funny little moments and things, which is what makes it for me. So what was your, I told you they weren't going to be serious. What was your favorite, like, funny BBH moment? Like, what was the thing that, like, that made you laugh the most, or just the part that, like, sticks out the most to you?
There's a correct answer.
One.
Is it? Are you talking in terms of like HOH or veto, or just with someone?
No,
Any-
just like
any funny
anything that happened the entire time. Like
Okay,
it could, from the beginning to the end, anything that made you laugh, or it could be a meme, a GIF, a comment in a competition.
So I would say the HOH Jeopardy. So one of the questions that was on there was, who has not won an HOH or veto? And he definitely knew. The answer was me. And then I won the next HOH.
That's good.
For me, I think it would have had to have been during touchy subjects when Chandler was voted as like the meanest, and it was by 100%, and then he started popping off, and Josh was like, well, it was 100%, so you voted for yourself. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
okay. He was perceptive, so he knew, but I thought that was kind of funny.
Sweet deal. I don't think I have anything else to say, because if I do, I'll just go and go and go and go and not. Oh, I have a question. Who do you
Sure.
think, if you were in the viewing party, who would you vote to be the season's favorite player?
God, okay, let me set the record straight here. The vote is a runaway. Jayla won this. It's not even close.
I was gonna say, you can already tell based off like her
Over.
energy. It's Jayla.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. That's not even a question.
Yeah.
I told Lauren, I was like, I'm gonna somehow make this thing be all about me. Okay, that's it. I don't think I have anything else.
Thank
All right,
you.
Jayla.
We do.
Goodbye.
Good luck, you
Thank
guys.
you.
Hey, Steven, before we go to Jake, let's do the Jennifer write-in questions.
Okay.
Jennifer asks, question number 1. Question for both of you is, why should I vote for you over the other person? Artisha, you go first. This is for Jennifer. She wants to know why she should vote for you and not Sam.
Well, okay, so you should vote for me because I feel like we've been friends before this game, and I don't know, as I've probably been telling everyone, I guess my social game is, pretty good, and yeah, I don't really know.
Sammy?
I would say I feel like I played a pretty solid game, and what I mean by that is I was strategic and social when I needed to be, and I feel like in terms of kind of the beginning, I talked about this earlier, I had a solid alliance that I was able to kind of run away with, aside from Thomas. And then kind of once we hit the jury phase, I feel like the game really opened up.
Yeah.
And I was able to really shield myself between people who I thought were bigger threats than me. And so that always took people's eyes off of me as an immediate target. And, I feel like that showed, especially when in the latter part of this game, when I really ramped up and started kind of winning all these competitions to just ensure myself that I could get here. And I did. I didn't need to be brought. I got myself here based off of winning the competitions and kind of my strategy. So that's kind of what I would say for that answer.
And then Sam, she had a second question, is why'd you take Artisha over Jennifer?
In the moment, I don't know. I mean, so essentially you both I've been working with for a while now. And Jennifer, although we did talk, I did talk a little bit more to Artesia. So even though it was a little risky with the Jake situation, I think that I still talked to Artesia a little bit more, and I respected her. I didn't want to necessarily go the entire easy way out by just taking you, as you mentioned. Although, I mean, I took out Jake, so that's kind of a cop out there. But I think just going with Artesia just because we had stayed in contact a little bit more.
All right, let's bring in our next victim, straight from hell. You guys don't know what that means, but that's okay.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Yo, first off, I want to say congratulations. You guys did what the rest of us fought like hell to. Well, most of us fought like hell to do. I just want to say I freaking love you all. Artisha, I love you a little bit more than Sam right now still. But either way, we have. I'm so glad if I couldn't be there, it's you two here, because it's awesome. It really shows that we really dominated this season. My question for Artisha is, making it all the way through this game unnominated is huge. A lot of people really don't see that. So congratulations for that. But I want to know what your strategy was, like throughout the game. Like, what was your coming in? Like, what did you want to do this game, and did you accomplish that?
Yes and no. So, no, I would have liked to win more challenges, but in this game there was lots of challenge beasts like you or Sam, Chandler. The girls didn't really win as much as the guys, so the guys were more of the champion beast, and I would have liked to win more, of course. And what was the other question again?
Did you feel like you accomplished what you came here to do this season?
Yes. Well, yes, because I wanted to make it to the end as far as I could go, and let's just see where it takes me.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much. Sam.
I was waiting for this. Let me have it.
You ruined. Oh my god. No, but I really understand it was a game move. I completely get it. 30 minutes later, I got it. 15 minutes after it happened, I didn't quite get it yet. But congratulations to you. I think a lot of the jury is confused about mine and your relationship. I feel like because there were some questions in the jury like, oh, Sam kind of just strung you along until he didn't need you anymore, and then he got rid of you, which I don't really think is the case. So I kind of want you to explain our relationship and like what the whole like working with me to getting me out, like kind of set the record
Sure.
straight.
So from the beginning, I think so. It's no secret. I mean, I'm just kind of going to talk to people who don't know. From the beginning, Jake and I had reconnected because I had hosted him in another Survivor org before. So right off the bat, we kind of reconnected and had, built that chemistry relationship. And it was no secret that I wanted to work with him. And that was my intention from the beginning. As the game kind of started to ramp up in terms of people started getting evicted, and Jake was telling me like, oh, I got this person's pendant. I got this person's pendant. I got this person. And I was like, well, damn, like, why are all these people giving it to Jake? Like, is he playing like a better, like, he clearly, I think we're playing a better social game than I was. So I even said, I think at one point in my confessionals, I was like, Jake is a really good ally, but he's easily rising as a threat to win the game. So I don't think I strung you along. I think it was more of, you had basically telling me a lot of information. So I was always in the know, I feel. But I think from the beginning up until, for a solid part, like you were playing a really strong game. I mean, you used the 7 pendants to control the veto. You got people to give them to you. That's your move. That's not mine. I think there was just kind of a little bit of a balance. I do think the balance tipped a little bit more in your favor in terms of who was being the stronger out of us two. And that's kind of why at the end, I had to get you completely out because I thought you were going to win hands down.
Respect. Totally. Well, congratulations both of you guys. Y'all did it, and congrats.
Thank you.
All right, I think Lauren is actually here in the.
Ooh.
So getting Jake out of here, we're gonna get Lauren in here.
There we go.
Steven's on it while I'm doing something else.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, congratulations,
Hello,
guys.
Lauren.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
I cannot hear her.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you guys hear
Can
me?
you,
I can.
I can hear you.
Artisha?
I cannot hear Lauren.
Oh, of
No.
course not. The rest of us can.
Aw.
Hold on one second, Artisha. Let me do something real quick. Just gonna kick her out, do the whole start and restart thing, and see how it helps.
Hello?
All right, Artisha, you're back. Can you hear Lauren?
No,
Hello?
but I can hear the rest of you.
Ah.
Okay, we'll relay her questions to you, and she can hear you, right? You can hear Artisha, Lauren?
Yep. I'm good.
Okay, great.
Perfect.
All right. Well, congratulations. Sorry, Artisha. Just gonna give you a thumbs up. Good job. You made it here. Yeah, so I'm probably one of the nicest people to go last, so maybe end on a nicer note. I'm not sure if you guys have been totally roasted or creamed or what. But yeah, so I guess one of my questions is just like, why are you guys like what game were you playing? Like, why do you think that you like deserve to be here?
Steven, relay that question to Artisha, please. I'm gathering some things.
Is she going to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Steven, you there?
Steven's
you're
muted.
I can't hear him.
Steven, you're muted, you dummy.
Lauren, can you also repeat that? I was also gathering things.
Yes, of course.
This is production at its finest.
0 out of 10.
Essentially, the question is, why do you deserve to be here?
Why do you
Artisha-
deserve to be here, Artisha?
I can hear you.
You heard Lauren?
No, I can hear Steven.
Okay. Lauren said, why do you deserve to be here? Artisha, go.
Well, I deserve to be here because I have played a very social game, and I did at the end. I guess like I won the HOH and I won one of the important HOHs and the vetoes closer to the end.
Sam?
Okay. I think I deserve to be here because I think in the beginning, I set myself up for the long haul. I kind of was aligned, I think, with the right people in terms of not necessarily being a threat immediately. As the timeline progressed, I was able to help my alliance members. That way it showed that like I had some loyalty there for the interim. And, I think as the game moved into the later part, I just, I was very perceptive. So I felt like I knew who was going to be a threat to win. That's why I had to turn on Jake. I know it's kind of shady and a little backstabby. I said in my intro video, I was not afraid to play a little bit dirty if I needed to. And so I think that was kind of my dirtiest, but also biggest move. And I think just, continuing on the path, I've just, I was able to win, I think, crucial competitions in order to keep myself safe or potentially get another target or someone else home or evicted. But yeah, I think, overall, I played strategically. I played, socially, and I think that I did, play a good game. So.
Can you please both describe your relationship with me?
Oh.
Artisha, she wants you to describe your relationship with her. So your relationship with Lauren.
Oh, Lauren, I'll go first. So I think this is no secret. In the beginning,
this is what I
was
wanted.
This is such a Lauren
very,
question.
very standoffish to you. I really kind of was like,
I know.
pushed you at arm's length, and I think the reasoning is because the first HOH, I had voted to evict you, and I wanted to keep Thomas, and then Thomas went, and I was like, well, she's gonna know. And so I don't know. I think from then on, I was like, well, she doesn't trust me because I voted to evict her. She doesn't trust me. She doesn't trust me. And you kept still coming back and being like, what is it that you don't trust me? Like, what can I do? And I was like, then we kind of had a talk about it, which I think helped me feel better about like where we stood. But then, Jake won the competition and you three went up, and I knew that I feel like as soon as the jury phase hit, I don't know what happened, but I feel like you came in like a Mack truck and started just like, I don't know what it was, but I felt like, whoa, where did she come from? Like all of a sudden she's playing really hard. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you were just playing under the radar in the beginning and then just like came in, but I noticed you right then and there, and I was like, oh, I don't know if long term like it'll work for me. But I don't know. Our relationship's weird because it was like a lot of me kind of like pushing you away, but then we kind of talked a little bit and then you just got voted out.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So I feel like so I didn't really know you. I didn't know you at the beginning of the game, but I feel like the more we talked, the more we got to know each other. You're like the only. Yeah. So you and because there was only like 5 girls, or I guess 5 ladies, whatever. 5 ladies in here, and it felt like you and I was trying to get closer to you, but it I don't know why like it didn't work, but I'm sure that we will have a better relationship now that we're not in the game, and yeah.
Love that. Lauren, you got anything else?
Yeah, one more question. If you could choose your ideal top 5, who would it have been?
Artesia, the question was your ideal top 5 in this game. Who would it have been?
Like top 5 players? Yeah?
Yeah.
Sam, well, because we did, so like Sam said, we were in alliance, so, that probably would be the alliance. So it would be me, Sam, Jennifer, Shelby, and Jake.
How I interpret this question is kind of like top 5 players for entertainment, drama, things like that. That would probably be me, you, Jayla, Jake, Chandler.
Yes.
Sign me up. Sign me up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Entertainment, drama, it's all there. People who play hard, it's there.
People that lie, backstab, you know.
That's a good answer.
Okay. Well,
I
thank
like
you.
that answer.
Yeah, I appreciate the honesty. Best of luck to you both.
Thanks. See ya.
See ya, Lauren.
Bye.
All right, jury. Why not? All right, Jayla.
That was awesome.
I just
Jayla, who
okay, go ahead.
do you vote to win this game?
I vote for Sam.
All right.
I had a long video because both of y'all have been my allies and both had my back, so that's why I've been going so back and forth. And I know I'm both gonna be friends with y'all outside this game. And my vote's for Sam. I love you both.
Yeah, no shock. I vote for Sam.
Yep, I'm voting for Sam.
Sam, congratulations. You have won this game. Let's see where the rest of the votes would have gone. Jake, what
Congrats,
were you going to
Sam.
Hey guys, my vote would have gone for Sam.
Yep, that's what's that 5? Who else? Jennifer's not here, but I will play her vote. Who did I miss? Oh, Max. Max, and I'm assuming, and his brother Quinn,
Is
fallen
here.
BBH comrade. Max,
You already won. I would have voted for you anyway, but good job.
Thank you.
that's 6. Let's see what Jennifer did. Let's see if it's a clean sweep.
Oof,
Was
oof,
it unanimous? It all rests on Jennifer. Here we go. Jennifer voted for Artisha. It's not a unanimous
Woo!
vote.
Well, there you go. Artisha, you got a vote.
Artisha, you did get a jury vote. That is awesome. Guys, I can't thank you enough for playing this game and having a good time. Sam, congratulations. You are in the winner's circle.
Thank you.
Of Big Brother
Yes.
Hometowns.
That's crazy. To think I almost didn't play this game.
I know, and now you have won it. And I'm sure when this winter season comes around, oh boy, it's gonna be fun.
Oh God. Oh God.
Anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
No, I mean, we said it earlier, but this was really a fun game. I really enjoyed it from start to finish. I really enjoyed the cast and meeting everyone here. So it was a lot of fun, and hopefully there's no hard feelings. Artisha, congratulations on making it this far too. It was a fun experience. I'm glad I played.
To the jury. Sorry, go ahead, Artisha. Sorry.
I just wanted to say what Sam was saying, that it has been a really, really fun game. If I was to vote, I would probably vote Sam too.
Oh, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. People in the jury, I'm gonna hop on the Facebook call in a second, let you guys hash it out or whatever. Just have a good old reunion time. So thank you so much, and we will see you next season, season 8, coming right around the corner. And broad.